ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Antonio's room. Now not 3 guys, but 2 guys.
Yep.
Big Money Tone and Little Money G. Here we are on a great Tuesday with the Sixers leading with 3 minutes left, 113 to 92 in Game 5. That's a beautiful sight.
Fans are already leaving the stadium. You seen that?
Oh, that was beautiful.
Seen all the fans leaving?
The last time they won a Game 5 was before Joel Embiid, before they trust the process.
Yeah, I mean, bro, we haven't been good in the playoffs. We haven't been able to get out of the second round. Dude's been injured all the time, but
It's been rough, but
playing well tonight.
I think we win this game. I think we go. I think we take this series, and I really believe if we win this series, we're going to the chip. Lakers, Sixers.
Yeah, I said whoever wins this series is going to the chip.
I think that's the
Easily.
same in the West, though, too. You agree?
Out of what series the Nuggets
Lakers. No, I'm talking about the Lakers and Golden State. Obviously, Lakers are up 3-1 right now, but
Well, for my bet's sake, hopefully not. Because I took the Nuggets, but I would love to see LeBron versus the Sixers.
really,
in
you
the
took the
finals.
Nugs?
Yeah, to
What
come
was
out
the
of West.
odds?
They weren't bad. I could show you the bet, but
You went Nugs over your Lakers. I'm shocked, honestly. To be honest
Yeah,
with you, I
bro,
don't like this right
I
now.
don't know. Just the Nuggets are such a complete team.
Yeah, the depth is out the fucking ass.
That's what I'm saying. So
The depth's out the ass, and in that, but the Lakers, bro, they've been playing like they're playing for LBJ.
yeah,
Lonnie
bro.
Walker.
Lonnie Walker, yo.
A Reading kid,
Fucking
bro.
insane.
I
Is
mean,
he really from
yeah,
Reading?
he's from
I didn't know
Reading.
that.
Just a Reading bull, scoring out of his fucking ass. I loved every bit of it. That was great, and I don't know why, but it's like I don't root for LBJ, but against Golden State, I love it.
It's such a great rivalry between him and Golden State, no matter what team he's on.
It's so good, and it's like it's one of the rivalries where it's like it's respect, but it's like the basketball games are just so good.
Yeah, bro, this series between the Lakers and Golden State, bro, like that game last night, I was laying down watching it. I had to sit up. I was enjoying that game so much. Bro, I
Bro.
sat up in my bed. I'm like, yo, this game's fucking
Bro,
crazy.
you pulled the Undertaker, got right off.
Yeah,
Got right
bro,
up.
Lonnie Walker's playing out of his mind.
I
Shot
know.
6 for 9 and 15 points in the fourth quarter.
Who would have fucking guessed that? Was he even getting sick like that?
Well, originally in the beginning of the season he started, but throughout the year it wasn't getting
Nothing.
any time, bro. He was getting like the garbage time. Like if you're blowing a team out, they just let you
Wow.
in. When they were blowing them out in Game 3, they put Lonnie in and they must have seen something,
And that was it.
and they fucking wound up playing him in that fourth quarter. Well, they played him the whole game.
Great coaching, bro.
Yeah.
Great coaching and out.
Real shit by Darvin Ham, yo.
Devin Ham and also LBJ. Come on, you think LBJ? Oh, this is fucking nuts right now.
Think the
12
bench
points.
makes them come back. They took the starters out too.
They took the starters out. It's 12 points. Why you pick up your dribble? Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, shit. Get the starters back in.
I tell you right now, it's not looking good right now. There's
No,
2 minutes left.
We should be good. Think they bring the starters back in? Now?
Right now we're 12.
You think
There's
they
2
bring the
minutes.
starters back
They
in?
have to bring it in. You're talking about the
No
six,
one's going up to the
the
table,
Celtics?
though.
I'm shocked. If they make this bucket, then yeah. All right.
Oh my
gosh. Oh my gosh.
No rebound. Oh wait, it's us.
That's
Sorry,
us.
it's
All right. We should be good. This is live interaction we're getting in the Sixers game. I mean, this is the type of shit that we have to deal with as Philadelphia Sixers fans.
Yeah. They take all the starters out. Well, we got Maxey Harden and Tobias in, but
Oh no.
I'll call the
Oh,
timeout.
okay. I was about to say. I thought we just did some dumb shit.
5-second violation.
You know what's crazy? I was just talking to one of my boys at work, and he was like, you're going to a Sixers game. You're like, fuck. Like, you don't feel good. Like, I'm sorry you don't. When you go to an Eagles game, you're like, oh, we got this. Like, I feel fucking confident, no matter who they're playing. You go into the Sixers, you're like, it's going to be a rough one.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Basketball it's just let us down so much. That's why
Yeah.
people feel that way.
I mean, I would say the Eagles, but even when they weren't, though, for some reason, what the Eagles did, anytime they were going against a team that they should have lost to, they won. Even if we're in our shittiest seasons. You know what I mean?
Not the shittiest.
Well, not shittiest, but like not our greatest. Like that Carson Wentz Super Bowl year.
Oh,
Like
we
that
were
was
unreal. That year.
unreal. Like who would have guessed that?
You had like a different, you had a different mindset. You're like, bro, any game we go in, like
we were going to win.
he's unreal. Our defense is unreal.
Bro, Carson was unreal that year. He was just doing things that just like Jalen Hurts. I mean,
No,
Okay.
he was still doing
Hold on.
things that Jalen Hurts wasn't doing.
I'd say this is what I'm about to do. This is going to be a fun little thing because it's going to make you think. Carson Wentz 2017, Jalen Hurts 2021.
Carson was 2017.
Who are you taking to lead your team to the Super Bowl?
If we're saying 2017 Carson Wentz,
We're
yeah,
saying
him.
that's who you're taking.
Yes.
Why?
He was fucking unreal.
But Jalen did things last year that was just unreal.
He ran the ball a lot. Congrats.
Tone, I don't know. I feel like, yeah, but no, Carson did do things that were just incredible.
He was the runaway MVP. It wasn't
He
even
stepped out of
close, and
bounds.
then he got fucking hurt.
He went 27-5, bro. 27-5, and that was before the end of the season. He was probably going to go 33 and probably like 5 or something like that.
He led the touchdowns until
Yeah.
Brady took it over like 3 games while he was hurt.
That was because he was hurt. Yeah,
Like,
and he still almost won almost still had touchdowns.
right.
Like that's what's crazy. Carson was, and he was doing shit. I don't know if you remember this play. It's a shame that we're sitting here talking about like it's just so like I feel bad for the dude. I really do.
Yeah.
The guy was unbelievable. Took a fucking just drought, and that was it. Like
Once he got hurt, I thought it killed his
it fucked his
confidence.
mental.
Yeah, bad.
But bro, you remember that play against Washington where it looks like he was about to get sacked? And he just comes out of it.
Comes
and he
out,
fucking-
yo, I remember that. Yeah, you're like, he's done. He's getting
done.
sacked. He pops out of this pile. Like, what the fuck?
And we've seen so many flashes of that Carson, like recently, but it's just not there.
Yeah, nah. It's definitely like his offensive line in Washington was not good.
I don't think we're ever going to see Carson good again. Though.
But nah, he's had his chance on the
Yeah.
Colts. They didn't get it done on the Colts. He'll be a backup.
You know what though? I think, and this is just, I think this is how the game works. He'll get his shot. He'll get his chance again.
Yeah, eventually.
I think when I mean his chance, I don't mean like his chance is you're going to be a starter, but like how Nick Foles got his chance. Where like Nick Foles won a championship, I think Wentz will get his chance where it's like, you know what? I'm coming in. I'm going to be someone's backup. This person got hurt. I'm going to lead the team to a Super Bowl, and we're going to be sitting here and be like, wow, good shit, Carson Wentz.
Yeah.
I think that's going to happen. I really believe it. That's just the way football works, though. It's weird. You agree?
Yeah, 100%.
Look at Nick Foles.
He'll eventually get a chance. He's just,
It's that story.
I don't know. I still think he's better than some of these quarterbacks.
Stop.
Like Washington, who's their QB.
Sam Howell, the rookie. Not the rookie, but
He stinks.
Sam Howell,
I
North
think he's better than
Carolina.
Sam Howell.
He kind of reminds me of Baker Mayfield, Sam Howell, which that just goes to show you.
Baker Mayfield stinks.
I like Baker. I think he has a good chance.
You can like him. He sucks.
He's starting in Tampa, though, this year. Well, I'm pretty sure he's most likely going
I
to
think
start
he's
week one.
starting, yeah.
And, well, on topic of that, let's talk about the Birds getting a great asset to the team. DeAndre Swift, a Philly native, St. Joe's Prep. That's
big.
huge.
It's huge, bro. I couldn't believe it. When I heard it, I was like, let's go. Because I just like DeAndre Swift because he's from Philly, and I think he's a great
25.
reception running back.
I
And that's what we needed.
Howie saw the chance, and he pulled the trigger on it. You get him dirt cheap. He's 25 years old. It's either you draft a running back or you get basically a young running back with experience. 25 years old, bro.
You know what's a good thing, too?
He's never had the whole third down. I mean, he was never a bell cow. That's the thing. He still has tread on his tires, you know?
Bro, he's nice.
You were saying, what was that?
So with letting Miles Sanders go, Miles
Love
Sanders got signed for what, like $12 million.
Yeah.
So with our two running backs combined, with Penny and Swift, our cap was something like we were giving them like $3 million.
Oh, I think
So we wind up getting good talent and saving a lot of money off of it, which isn't bad.
I think we're paying in a whole running back room. I think we're paying $6 million.
Yeah, it's not a lot.
That's crazy.
Not a lot.
I'm so hyped about that. There goes the mixer. Great feet catch, by the way, by you. Mixer
No, not a good
down.
foot catch at all.
But I'm telling you, I love that. I think we have a great game going on tonight. We got Denver. Denver's up what? What's the series right now? What's that?
2-2.
2-2. I pray Denver wins, bro. I just don't like KD either.
This is a big win for Denver because they lost 2 straight. I mean, they won 2 straight, lost 2 straight. So
Big Jamal Murray game, I say.
yeah,
Big J Maul.
they're gonna need it.
It's a shame what happened to him,
I'm pretty
but
sure it's 2-2. I don't have my phone on.
I'm pretty sure it's 2-2. Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, it's 2-2.
And I think that I hope Denver comes on top. They're in Denver tonight. Or they're in Phoenix. They're in Phoenix or Denver. You know?
Denver.
Oof. I also another thing I hate about Phoenix, bro.
Denver, Phoenix, Denver.
I just hate I hate teams that are like, yo, that team's gonna win it all. They're gonna win. And basketball slurps the most. I don't care any sport. It's basketball.
Well, they're saying it because look who they have as their fucking 2. Their last game they combined for 71 points.
Look at Brooklyn.
What? Yeah, but like
Kyrie, James,
that just
come
like
on.
wasn't a good match. Like that wasn't a good fucking makeup. You had Kyrie out with problems, and then you had Harden just facilitating. He was out with problems.
He didn't
Like,
want to be there.
yeah, bro. It's just like it didn't combine. But you got Devin Booker and Kevin Durant combining for 71 points, bro. You got a good good case for saying why they want to win.
See, I just don't know. I feel like when teams, especially in the NBA, bro, you say it all the time, social media, the media itself, sports media, just slurp the teams like the Suns. Brooklyn was one of them. They were slurping Brooklyn when they were the big three.
Bro, when you seen that three combined, you're like, damn, the NBA's over.
No, because there's only one ball. It's not like football.
Yeah, but when you seen that three come together, you weren't like, that's unreal.
No.
Well, you're fucking retarded.
No, because there's one basketball. I'm sorry, egos and shit like that in basketball are just not going to get it done. When have you ever seen that work besides LBJ, D-Wade, and Chris Bosh? And after that, you'll never see it work again.
Well, I argue it could have worked if Kyrie didn't go off his rocker.
James Harden didn't want to be there. You could tell.
But I'm saying either way, when then Kevin Durant was hurt for some time, bro, them three didn't get to play on the floor together. They played together.
Like
I have to look this up. How many?
Games,
yeah, like not a lot of games at all.
It was crazy.
In the amount of time they've been there.
That's a shame.
But bro, I think how Harden is nowadays, how he's facilitating, I think that could have worked if they would have all fucking been on the floor together.
Who was their coach?
It was Steve Nash for a little bit.
That's who it was. Yeah.
Then they fired him because Steve Nash stinks.
Yeah, that was another bad one too. They did bad. That was terrible. Wasn't a fan of that.
Wasn't good. It wasn't the right choice. I mean, Kyrie was off his fucking rocker, if we're being honest. The dude was all over the place.
Flat Earth. He was going all over.
Right.
He didn't want to be
I understand it. You didn't want to play because of the COVID shit. I'm rocking with that, cuz don't get me wrong. That COVID shit's corny.
And then he was just doing some dumb shit at the time. It was just bad for Kyrie.
It was bad.
It was rough. But I remember last week we were actually talking about this, like Hall of Famers and all. And I came across this. And I don't know if you agree with this, but they have a thing where it's like, who was the better receiver of all time? Terrell Owens, Randy Moss. Before I show you the numbers, I'm going to read you off the numbers. I want you to guess whose numbers was who, okay?
Yeah, go.
All right, so this 219 games played, 1,078 receptions, 15,934 yards, 153 touchdowns, and 73 yards a game, okay? That's the right. I'm just going to say right, left. Left was 218 games played, 982 receptions, 15,292 receiving yards, 156 touchdowns, 70 yards a game. Who do you think was left and who do you think was right?
What was both of their games? They had the same
games.
Same amount of games?
Yep. 218 on the left side and 219 on the right side. No, but I'm saying, who do you think was who?
Right was... He had more touchdowns on the right.
No, he had less touchdowns.
He
had more yards on the right and more receptions on the right. Left had more touchdowns.
I'd say Randy Moss is probably on the left.
Yeah. Randy had less receiving yards, less receptions, less yards per game, but he had more touchdowns by 3. And there hasn't been an argument I've ever heard saying that Terrell Owens should be known as one of the best receivers, but Randy Moss is considered the best receiver. Now, do you think it's because of the drama that Terrell Owens had brought to the game? Because that's unreal stats.
I mean, I don't know. They're both great. I think T.O. I don't think T.O. is underrated, if that's what you're saying. He's definitely not underrated.
I'm saying that he doesn't get the credit where the credit's due. When we talk about,
I think by a lot of normal people he does, but analysts are always going to take the side of he was a problem in the locker room, he was this problem, he was that problem. They're just always going to take that route.
Because if you look at it, when you hear anybody talk about top receivers, it's Jerry Rice, Randy Moss. Never Terrell Owens on that list. Terrell Owens barely makes it, and that's I think like
I wouldn't say that.
I think that's the media shaping it. Like you're saying.
I wouldn't say people don't consider T.O. as a top receiver because I think people do.
I think the normal. I also think that the normal fan didn't realize how good Terrell Owens was either.
Look how good he was for the Eagles in a short span he was here.
And he had a fucking broken ankle playing with
still
screws in his ankle. Had a 100-yard game, bro. He was cooking.
Yeah.
And that year was literally because of him and five and Terrell Owens, bro. There was something different. Donovan McNabb, scrub,
Goat.
scrub. But I thought I saw them stats and I was actually surprised because I did not. I thought Terrell Owens was great. I was a big T.O. guy, especially when him and Chad were on the same team. The T.O. show.
The T.O. show.
T.O. show.
Never heard of that.
You don't remember the T.O. show,
no,
bro?
I'm saying I never heard somebody say that.
What?
The T.O. show.
That they had a show.
Oh, did they?
They had a show called the T.O. show. It was
What the fuck?
Chad and T.O. and it was like TMZ for Chad and T.O. basically, and they would just dicky and
Two
like
fucking goons on the field.
it was so good. Like I think it was on VH1 or it was on MTV. It was one of those like shows where it was like I can't believe this is on TV. It was great.
That's funny.
It was so good though. But I was shocked when I saw those numbers.
Yeah.
Shocked. And would you consider him number one over Randy after seeing those numbers?
If we're going strictly numbers wise, yeah.
But T.O. does not have a championship.
Randy did play with Brady though.
That's what I'm saying. So again, I reiterate, you think that T.O. or Randy, number one receiver all time? Oh. The edge will probably have to go to Randy because of the.
Yeah, probably the championship. It would have to go to him because of that. But I mean, he did play with Brady. But he was one of Brady's best receiver ever.
He broke records for Brady.
And that's a crazy thing to me too. Like, bro, if you think throughout Brady's career, like, he really hasn't had that many great receivers.
No, he's made receivers better than what they were.
Right? Isn't that fucking nuts though? Like,
yeah.
I don't know. Nowadays, it's like you need that top receiver for a quarterback to be good.
That's a shame, ain't it?
Like Brady was playing with fucking Amendola.
Wes Welker,
Yeah,
Julian
like
Edelman.
a bunch of white boys too. Like it's crazy. Yo, made these dudes look so much better. Well, Julian Edelman was good.
He had me and you out on that field.
Yeah, like Julian Edelman slept on. That dude was really good.
He wasn't good though. He was a punt returner, kick returner, bro.
Julian Edelman was good.
He was all right, and then he got good. Wes Welker was good. Wes Welker was good.
Julian Edelman's better than Wes Welker.
I think Julian Edelman plays on any other team. He doesn't do as good as he does. Wes Welker proved it. He played for fucking Manning in Denver when Manning was fucking on his.
Another great fucking quarterback.
Manning was on his decline. No, come on.
He won a fucking championship his last year. It wasn't that much.
Come on, he was terrible. He led the league in interceptions that year.
Well, he won a championship.
Because that defense was crazy.
I don't want to hear it. You still need offense to win a championship.
They said defense wins championships.
Need to be able to score the ball, though.
Defense wins championships.
Still need to be able to score the ball.
Offense.
Defense isn't putting up fucking
now
20-something points for you.
I am going to say, though, offense is starting to win you championships in the NFL. We saw in the last probably, 3, 4 championships
they're
that
just fucking shootouts.
Shootouts. I think now 4, us. I think we started it.
That's fun to watch, though, because I was arguing this with Mooney. I'm like, would you rather see a defensive championship or offensive championship?
Mooney said.
You already know what he said. I want to see a defensive championship. Nobody fucking wants to sit there and watch a sleeper.
No.
Like, everybody wants to see 30-plus points from each team and it be a shootout.
Shootout. Just straight
like,
just back and forth. Come to the last drive. That's what I want to see.
That's fun, bro. That's exciting. Nobody wants to see, he picked them here. But I say as Eagles fans, we're fortunate because both of our Super Bowls were fucking shootouts.
Oh, they were probably top. You know that was the number one watched Super Bowl of all time. Was the Chiefs first?
Yep. Seen that.
I love that. Philadelphia has. I mean, that just goes to show how deep our roots are. One, as Eagles fans, and how deep they are all over the place. And same with Chiefs Kingdom. But like, what?
And it was both. You know why I think it helped too. It was both of the number one seeds.
And one season.
Everybody wants to see the best teams go at it.
Offense is going crazy.
Yeah. Bro, who wouldn't want to watch that Super Bowl?
You had MVP versus runner-up.
Right. Both MVPs, both number one seeds.
Oh,
like,
my gosh.
Teams are both fucking unreal.
Well, talk about that. We got the schedule coming out on May 11th. And we got some leaked information, though, on the schedule. They have some games that were leaked, and they actually have, I've previously scrolled over. These are the top 5 games.
Wait, did they come out with the schedule already? We already did this.
No, we went over the we went over
the
home and away. We didn't go over the schedule like when.
Like the actual. All right.
Yeah.
So we know who we're playing, just not when.
Yes, exactly.
All right, got you.
But so that will leak on the 11th.
Got you.
But these are the top 5 games of 2023. Includes all NFL teams. But these are the top 5. Number 1, they had the Chiefs, Eagles. Number 2, Bengals, Chiefs. Number 3, Jets, Bills. That should be fun. And then we have number 4 at Cowboys, San Fran, which is a little weird. Don't know why that's on there. And number 5, Jets, Eagles. Also, I think it's a little weird. I mean, I get it, Rodgers.
What, Jets, Eagles?
Yeah. Like,
when's the last time Rodgers played Philly?
We just played them last year.
Did we?
Yeah, we played Green Bay.
Well, mid.
Green
Bay was mid.
I don't know why that's a top 5. I don't know if I would put that on there. I think Chiefs Chargers is always fun.
That's going to be a good game because the Jets are supposed to be good this year. So, but bro, the Cowboys versus San Fran, nobody's going to want to watch that fucking game.
That's not fair. I think it depends when you get San Fran. Obviously, if you get Brock Purdy there, if you don't get Brock there.
We'll fix the camera. You can keep talking.
But on top of that, I really, really think that Chargers put the name on there. That'd be fun. What's happened?
I'm gonna reboot it real quick.
It's good. We Gucci minutes. Look at us.
Nah, it was what you called.
It wasn't
focused.
I think that you don't think Chiefs Chargers good on that, huh?
Chiefs Chargers.
That's always a fun game. Herbie versus Mahomes. That's always fun to watch.
No, you can't put the Chiefs 3 times.
Wait, what? You got them. You do got them.
Third choice.
Chiefs is just such a fun game to watch, man.
It's just like watch every Chiefs game.
It sucks. But they're like
every Chiefs game is going to be a fucking great game.
I'm trying to think like another probably like good division.
I feel like it depends in the Chargers fucking state how they are.
You know what else is usually a fun game? It's slept on. Miami Patriots, bro. Miami and New England's always a fun game.
They had a shootout last year, but I don't know. Do you really want to see that without Brady?
I like
who gives
it.
A fuck?
I think it's always good because it's still like Belichick versus It's always good.
Like, let me watch Mac Jones
and Tua.
No,
Tua Tagovailoa,
cool.
baby.
I'm cool.
Tariq. I like
cool.
it. I think it's dope. I fucks with it. I'm with it. I'm cool with Miami, and I like a nice rivalry. Ain't nothing like NFL rivalry. I can't say the word.
Rivalry?
Yeah, you can say it for me. Ain't nothing like it.
I fuck up that word all the time, too, yo.
Ain't nothing like it. It's like hockey and that. NBA is like, all right, you got Boston and us is like the real rivalry. Other than that, and
I'd say NBA's got great rivalries.
Who else?
I wouldn't even say Lakers and Golden State. I'd just say Lakers because of Bron. Like it's really It's really Lakers.
Really.
Who the fuck was their rival?
Boston.
No, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Bird versus Magic and shit. Yeah.
It's really
like that's like a real LeBron. They were talking about this too on Skip and Shannon. They were saying how Bron versus Curry's like a rivalry, and Skip was like, it's not a rivalry because LeBron owns Curry. Like even though he's got more chips over him.
Yeah.
Not like in general, but like versing each other.
Yeah.
Skip said the stats, bro. LeBron's stats against Curry is insane.
Yeah,
and Curry's stats against him are nowhere even close.
Yeah. And like I said, in basketball it's different. I feel it's like player versus player. Besides obviously Boston Sixers, but it's player versus player usually.
Yeah. I mean most of the time, yeah.
And it's like football, it's like a team, bro. Like it's like, ugh. Like I think we've created a Eagles versus San Fran rivalry now with shit that Debo says.
Well, you know what I think that is? Basketball's a 5v5. Football, you got a fucking big ass roster, bro. You got a whole offensive line, defense. Yeah. So it's like you can make that more as a team.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
basketball, you're like, all right, this person versus this person are obviously the best people on the floor.
And you're in their head, you're on them, you're talking.
So it's like, I don't know, it's a little different.
I get that. I get what you're saying on that because that makes more sense. But I like it. I think there's more heat in that. But there's heat in hockey, though. It's not really player versus player. Like Penguins and
there's
Flyers,
like teams, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Penguins and Flyers are huge. Boston.
I don't know, bro. I feel like this basketball is such a different sport.
I think it's because this became. When did basketball take that step to being such like a media outlet?
What do you mean,
like with the clothes? No. Like the fashion, the Kim Kardashian on the sidelines.
Oh, you seen it yesterday? She was at the game yesterday.
Yeah, she was looking for her next victim.
Game. Right, yeah, real shit. She's scouting the floor,
bro. And I'm thinking to myself, Sports Center fucking was the one that broke that. When happened to the old Sports Center? Top 10 plays. Now we're getting Kim K at the Lakers game. I don't want to know that.
Right.
I want to see Jordan Poole fucking basketball to the dome. Oh shit, or
because they think it's gonna get them more views.
Or fucking kawaja in Japanese, just call a backwards handstand outfield catch. Like I want to see that.
Well, that's what it is, bro. They think if they put Kim K on the screen, they're gonna get more clicks.
They're like, oh, Kim
They
K.
probably do.
People.
They probably low key do.
They probably do.
They probably
do.
If you put her up on the screen, you're probably gonna get more clicks.
Because it's Kim K. But still, at the end of the day, that's TMZ. Keep it that way. Let's separate the two.
Well, yeah, that's just like the whole shit with politics and basketball.
I hate it, man.
Like, I get it. You're basketball players. You got a media outlet. You could speak your mind. But, like, bro, you play basketball.
Yes, bro.
If you want to be a politician, go be a fucking politician. Nobody's stopping you.
Oh, that's your boy LBJ.
Go sit right. That's what I'm saying, though. Like,
He be doing that shit all the time.
Not just him in general. Everybody.
Kyrie, yeah.
All of them.
Yeah, you're right. I agree on that. I get what they're saying.
Fucking players started it. I think so.
You think so? You think the players started this whole wave of everything, the social media, all that? Really?
Yep.
And I think that's what NBA also nailed that. Who's their thing? Silverman, right? Adam Silverman. Silverman, right? Fucking nut. Oh, but so this is what I was talking about earlier. We're talking Bad Bunny, and I can't believe you didn't know who Bad Bunny was. He is a Spanish recording artist.
I knew who he was.
Roof, okay?
When you said WWE, I'm like,
yeah. So
was wrestling now? What the fuck?
This is incredible to me. In April 21st, he did Coachella. May 1st, he did Met Gala. May 6th, he did WWE Backlash, bro.
My man's grinding.
He went. Oh, how much money do you think he made in those 3 events? Within them
Probably
span?
a shit ton of money.
You think he made
millions?
I can't even imagine how much fucking money he made over that.
Probably look it up, honestly. You probably see how much he made.
I want this to go over this. I sent this to you. Please just play it for the crowd, people. Please.
I have to get my phone.
Where's your phone at?
It's behind us, charging.
Please get it for the people. I also have something else. I just can't find it right now. I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to scroll so I can find this because I know I have this on my page. This is great. Oh my gosh. Whew. So, back to what we were saying, you're going to have to cut that out, Ton. I have to cut some of that silence out.
That's all right. We'll leave it in.
We're going to just leave the silence. All right.
Yeah.
So, back to what I was saying. Yeah, so this was probably by far the biggest crowd reaction pop that any sports entertainment, any sports heard from a celebrity, an athlete. Let's play it for them. This is crazy. I love this song, by the way. Here it is. Press play. That's crazy already. I feel like I'm there. Like, bro, what? I get chills. My hairs are standing up.
See when he walks on. Maybe there's even louder. Is he any even good at wrestling? Like, did you watch?
Oh, he was good. He was great.
Was he?
Yeah, but
does he do like moves and shit, like crazy moves?
He does what is called the Canadian Destroyer.
Oh, what the fuck is that?
Well, he calls it the Bunny Destroyer.
Oh god.
So he basically puts you in a power bomb and flips you over into a pile driver.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's fucking insane. But a lot of that is like the guy that he's dancing with, the guy that he's in the ring with. So this is his finisher. So you can see what it is.
And if anybody's wondering, you can look it up on TikTok, his finisher.
Just look up the Canadian Destroyer.
Let's say boom.
Or the Bunny Destroyer, as they call it. Crazy. Power bomb flips over.
Let's say boom. It looks like it hurts him more than that.
Yo, crazy,
doesn't
right?
it though?
Crazy. He flips them. But then again, that's a lot. Like, if you're not a wrestler, the wrestler that you're wrestling is going to make you look good.
Fuck yeah.
Like, a professional wrestler can make us look good in that ring.
Like they say, wrestling's like a dance.
That's it.
Yeah, they help each other.
100%. But 90% of that was all helped by the guy he versed, Damien Priest.
Yeah, I bet. I'm turning the fucking air on him.
Yeah, because I'm sweating now, too. My nipples are fucking drenched right now. Fucking. But Yeah, so I mean that was insane. I saw that and I listened to that on my way into fucking work because I think their crowd's coming at me. Like I'm like, yeah, la chambada, ala,
Yeah,
you know?
bro, that's the country of Puerto Rico for you.
Could you imagine having that? Like I don't know how I would react. He was so good at just. I mean I get it. It's like a concert for him, but like if we went out there and they screamed, sung all of your songs.
Yeah, I mean we're normal people. That dude's been through it already.
I think I would break down. I don't know what I would do. I think I would cry.
I'd be like, holy shit.
Like I would just sit there and just tears would just be like, I'll be like Nick Sirianni at the Super Bowl.
Fucking nuts.
I'd be like, I literally don't think, or I might pass out because just, or I'd have a heart attack. I would have a heart. I'd be like,
oh, frightened walking out.
Like because you got to think like you hear a million. That was probably easily 40,000 plus.
40,000.
I don't know if it was 40,000. It was 40 to 80. I don't know how big the arena was.
Did they just go to Puerto Rico for him?
So they did Puerto Rico
like
because
they done it before or no?
It took 18 years for them to go over to PR.
Damn.
18 years to have like an event over there. Like
right.
Not like I think they did like live events over there.
Yeah.
But that was the first like live events. Not like the house shows. That was the first live event they ever did there. And the crowd was unreal.
They definitely did it for him.
Oh, 100. Well, yeah. Well,
like we'll go over, we'll have him come out.
Well,
that's his first time doing it, I would assume, right?
No, he did it at WrestleMania before.
Did he?
Yeah. I think it was more or less like we have this. Let's use what we have. Let's put Bad Bunny there.
They be having anyone wrestle.
Smart.
I mean, yeah, it brings more eyes. It definitely brings more eyes.
Like Logan Paul wants to win a championship. Imagine if he won that, bro. That would go everywhere with him.
He was talking about this on his podcast, saying that he feels like a little slight from people, like, but not that much. Like the people that are in there grinding, bro, and don't get the opportunity to get a title shot, and he comes in and he does that. And who was on there with him? It was just recent, bro.
Seth Rollins, Cody.
Seth, it might have been Seth Rollins,
Long
bro.
hair.
It was I can tell you right now, but
Edge?
whatever. Edge, yeah. So Edge was just on there with him, and he's like, don't feel that way or whatever. Like you're coming in and you're helping us. Like you're bringing more eyes into our business. So
yeah,
it's not you're not only helping us, like you're only helping us.
That's it. Yeah, say. It's crazy because of like he really is and imagine if he had a championship, that championship goes everywhere with him.
Yeah, he's taking that on the podcast. He's taking it everywhere he goes.
Podcast, if he goes to a Prime event, anywhere.
I don't feel like you can give him a championship, though, because he doesn't fight all the time.
So I think the only way you can give him one if you make a belt to where it's like they used to have this belt called the 24/7 champion. And what that was is that you would carry this belt all around. It was a very, very, very non-prestige championship. You carry this belt anywhere you go, and someone can basically verse you anytime, anywhere during the day for the belt.
That's nuts.
But it would fit him perfectly because he would be able to wear that belt everywhere, and like they could do like little things where like a wrestler did come to an event and try to like beat him.
Yeah.
And then make it look good, but it obviously would be staged.
Because he only does big events.
Yeah.
It's not like he's wrestling every week.
But he could do that on a show. Like he could have like a wrestler come on, like try to challenge him on a show.
That would be funny as
fuck. And like
Imagine.
just like that 24/7 belt would be perfect for Logan Paul to win. And I think it would make so much money on that belt and make it more prestige for him. And then you get rid of the belt, obviously, when Logan's done.
Yeah.
But he's just, I don't like him, but I like him. He's one of those guys like,
right.
I like, but I don't. But he grinded, though. I got to give it to him.
Yeah, he's got some moves, bro. When I watch a shit, he's got some moves.
Him and his brother grinded to the top. Because they were fucking, I hate to say it, but they were like dweebs on YouTube. Before anything, that's what they were.
They were Disney stars.
Were they Disney? I don't think they were Disney stars, though.
Nah, well, they did Disney.
Yeah, but they weren't big, though.
I don't know.
Their main things were YouTube, right?
Well, Logan Paul made it off Vine.
Yeah.
He was a Vine star, and then Jake Paul did the same shit. He did Vine also.
Yeah.
Then they had the Team 10 house was like Jake Paul's crib, and then Logan did YouTube and started doing the vlogs, and Jake started doing the vlogs.
And then Logan got fucked up with some shit.
Bro, just think of how big people are off YouTube. It is fucking insane, bro.
Sickening, almost. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
it's nuts.
It's sickening. And that goes to show that, like, we actually talked about this last time in our podcast that wasn't recorded, sadly. But, like, we work basically, we are working. I hate to say this, but like we're like blue collar slaves essentially. Like we work for 8 hours to get 4 hours of our day or 3 hours of our day.
You work for retirement.
It's sickening. Like we don't work. We work 6 days a week for what? 2 days off.
Yeah.
Like it's not cool, bro.
5 days a week.
5 days a week to get 2 days off or a day off.
Yeah.
Like what? How's that okay? I mean, I get sometimes work isn't work. Like, yeah, we're still free. I don't want to say like, oh, we're like the slave, but like that's why I say blue collar, because it's like we are, but we aren't. We can't just walk out there and be like, you know what, fuck this shit and get paid for it.
There it goes again. This guy's on the roll.
Like you can't do that, but at the same time, it's like,
yeah, no shit. You're not going to be able to provide, and you're not going to get fucking paid.
Sucks. It really does. Like I just, like I try to think like where or how do you get a like how do these guys do that? Like how does Logan do that? Jake do that? Like what did they do? Or like they weren't like that the whole time.
Well, bro, most of the shit, like I said,
even in Nelk Boys, bro,
it's connections and it's timing.
Because
it's who you know and it's timing.
So the Steve Do It All, whatever, right? I get how he got big, like he did all that shit. But the other dude that he's with, what was he doing?
The Nelk Boys.
Yeah, so it's the Do It All Steve.
Steve will do it, and then you got Kyle.
Kyle's like
Kyle would do pranks on YouTube.
He's like the Indian kind of dude.
Nah, he's
Indian,
Canadian.
Yeah. He has like the scruffy beard.
Not really a beard, kinda. Like facial hair,
he's
but
like
not
the
really.
main guy.
Yeah.
He's like always the face.
It's like the CEO.
Yeah.
The founder.
Yeah, top. Yeah, like.
But they did pranks, but when he came up, pranks were huge on YouTube. That's what I'm saying. It's all about timing, bro.
Timing, bro. Well, podcasts are huge right now.
That's what I'm saying.
Where are we at?
It's timing. Well, like I said, we're not far in. We're really not.
What?
Like into doing YouTube and podcasts. We're episode 12 or 13. Like
yeah,
that's not that much.
But
people do hundreds and hundreds of podcasts.
Yeah, I know. But on top of that, we are definitely getting a lot more clout than like. I don't want to say like we're getting good clout. Put it that way for where we're at.
Yeah,
we're not getting great clout, but we're getting good clout. Like for where we started at, from where we started at, surprisingly how good it was.
Any attention is good attention.
Yeah.
That's how I see it.
And I think that we get, the attention where we need it. We got a little salty from last time. I got a little salty.
What? About the TikTok comments, bro. You just gotta look at these people and be like, all right.
Yeah, it's straw ball.
Like on my Twitter, I made a comment under this post. This dude's DMing me. Like,
no, then he DM'd it?
Yeah. I'm like, bro, get out of my DMs, you weirdo.
You're lying.
But you just gotta not pay any mind to these people because they're fucking weirdos. Like he's in my DM snapping. Like
what?
It was this dog. She put her dog in the dryer or whatever, and I was just like fucking around. Like, damn, at least he's dry. Like just
fucked up. And he went.
Yeah, it's fucked up, but it was a joke. Like I wasn't being serious. And this dude's in my DMs. You like abusing dogs? How about I throw you in the dryer? I'm like,
people,
who said I'm abusing dogs? Cause like,
I think social media is just way too wild.
It's this liberal Twitter.
Yeah,
it's what it is.
That's
what
fucking
it is.
Crazy to me. I do think
he's in my DM snapping.
Snapping on you.
Cause I'm not serious. Like, calm down.
It was funny. Back to what we were saying, but I got a good question for you. I feel like this is good for like the neighborhood kids, and I feel like for like us growing in here. Who do you think had the best pizza pretzel? And also, do you remember Paul? Like Paul's? Right across the street from Stokely? It was called Paul's. Paulie's. Remember Chinese Paulie?
Yeah.
Used to go in, make it the udon noodle hot.
Well, I'd say for us, like, he probably had the best pizza pretzel. I mean, it was 2 Poppy stores at the time? Not even a Poppy store. Nah, Fat Mom's wasn't even really a thing.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, but
Poppy store was the OG Poppy store.
That wasn't like a Poppy store.
It was the OG Poppy store, bro.
No, not Fat Mom's. Bro, Fat Mom's when we were younger was Fat Mom's.
It was a corner store. What is a corner store?
But it wasn't
bodega.
But it wasn't like a Poppy store. A Poppy didn't own it.
No, but it's very much like it. It was a corner Poppy store.
The original Poppy store is the one across the street from Stokely. That was always a Poppy store.
It was a Chinese guy that owned it.
Yeah, but that's like a Poppy store. The Chinese and the Puerto Ricans are like together in the Poppy store world.
All right, so the OG was, but I'm not saying just Poppy store. I'm saying any pizza pretzel. They could be Fat Moms.
Fat Moms had pizza pretzels, didn't
No,
they?
they didn't.
Yeah.
But they had the best. Their fries used to slap, though.
Their
the
food used to be
cheesesteak.
good. I miss how it used to look in there. Remember how I used to look in there? You used to walk in, like, all the shit was in the front, like, all the meats were right there, and then, I don't know. It's just weird. Now it's all fucking, like, compact and shit. You're in that, John.
I would love to go back just to walk in there one more time.
Yeah.
Just, like, the smell and everything.
Right.
Like, the cheesesteaks, bro. They were making killing off us.
Bro, it's funny because, like we grow up and, like, you know how, like, your parents will be like, yo, like, that used to be there, like,
and
that used to be like that. Yeah, that's like us, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're like, damn, that used to be there, that used to be this, that used to be that. Everything just changes over time.
Yeah, like Carol.
Yeah, Carol High School, now it's houses.
It's going to be like, yo, that was Carol. Like, Luciano's going to grow up.
Right, we used to play ball in there or whatever, like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, thank God Stokely and all's still there, but like Carol, Nick's, Fat Mom. Well, Fat Mom's still Fat Mom's.
Yeah, I mean, but, like, who says that Stokely and all that will be there when we get a little older? You never know.
You're right.
Real shit, you never know.
Dude, if they break down that, I'll be so upset. When they were changing it was upsetting because it was just like, your memories there.
Yeah, bro, the OG Stokely, like.
With the wooden backboards.
I kind of miss the back rims.
So do I.
So, like, if someone was running a full court, you used to be able to shoot on the back rims.
Yeah.
Like, all right, I'll just go shoot back here until I get the next game or whatever. Now it's just like, I don't even go there no more.
Shitty ass rims now. Double rimmed.
What
metal
I can't
backboards.
believe about A&W.
Double rimmed.
No, they changed the whole park and didn't change the basketball court. How the fuck do you do that?
They didn't even change the concrete.
Right. They don't need to change anything. They put 2 new benches in there and that was it. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, they're going to rip this ground up, right?
All they had to do was just put new cementing down. That's all they had to do.
Just rip up the floor and re-cement it. Like,
yeah, they put 2 new benches in there, though.
Yeah. Woo!
Whee!
Let's sit and watch.
But you didn't answer my question. Who was your top pizza pretzel?
I told you, right across the street from Stokely.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm letting you live right now.
Where else did you get a pizza pretzel
Scoops.
from? Where?
Scoops. Yeah, Scoops. How you going to tell me Scoops wasn't the best pizza pretzel?
I don't ever remember getting a pizza pretzel from there. No. Bro, if we go there, I'd get, like, ice cream or some shit.
Bro, I don't even remember getting ice cream from Scoops. I remember pizza pretzel and a Yahoo. And then a Yoo-hoo. And then we would sit there and talk shit.
Yeah. Wait, hold on.
A Yoo-hoo.
It's Yahoo.
The Yoo-hoo. You say Yahoo?
Yahoo! No! It's Yahoo.
You serious?
And this would be a good clip for this, too.
I am.
If anybody thinks it's Yoo-hoo, that's like saying, that's like...
No, that's... It says Yoo-hoo.
No.
Yahoo!
It's Yahoo.
www.yahoo.com.
Yeah.
Let me get it, www.yahoo.com.
Yeah, but, like, who says Yoo-hoo? Like,
Yoo-hoo. That's what this says.
Nah,
That's
I
what
would like to
spelled.
know that. Yeah, I would really like to know what people call that.
A Yoo-hoo over Yahoo.
I
We
think
get Yo.
I'd like to
I
know
knew
what
you
people
for
think.
fucking 20. It's 24 years. 23. Wow.
It's Yahoo.
Knew you for 23 years, and I never knew you call it Yahoo.
Yoo-hoo. Like,
So you go into a store and you literally say, "Let me get a Yahoo."
Yeah, if I was to go over the counter and say, I would say, "Let me get a Yahoo."
They're gonna be like, "What's your email address?" Yahoo. They're gonna be at what?
No, it's Yahoo. No.
So I want to say, like I said, I want to stick with Scoops. Scoops and the Pac-Man machine used to be right there.
I used to be a go with Pac-Man.
Yo, you remember that smell? Like if
What, like
walk,
going in there?
Yeah, like I can remember that smell.
I just miss being a young boy, bro. I wish I was a
Yeah.
little fucking kid again.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, I don't want to be a little kid in this era. I want to be when we were young again, in our era.
Yeah.
It sucks now. Fucking sucks.
Well, now most of the youth consumed by video games. That's what it is.
And like, where do people hang out? The mall? Like where? Stokely?
Like, it's too fucking. People do. Yo, if you go out, you'll see some people. They'll be at Stokely. They'll be playing ball. Bro, I drove by in the pouring rain. There was kids out there playing ball. I said, these kids are fucking grinding.
Good.
It's like
As
9
they should.
o'clock at night. It's pouring rain, and they're out here grinding.
As they should. Balling.
Yeah, go for
Because
it.
that's what we would used to be doing, bro. We went out there when the court was iced. I don't remember. We used to play hockey on there. Play hockey. We used to play. Go ahead.
I remember this one time. I think it was with Sean Feeney.
Probably. Yep.
We go out and Stokely had like a bunch of snow and shit on it. We
And
got
you're
the shovels
shoveling?
out. We were shoveling the fucking court and we start playing ball.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
here
what I'm
we go.
saying.
How does it just go out of focus? Let's see.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, that's crazy right there. That's the best part about it.
just restarted. But yeah, bro, it's
Like
nuts.
you don't got that nowadays. Like literally, Sean was out there piling up, like ding 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 ding, ding. Like that's what he used to do. He made sure there was always a ball court.
Like nowadays,
bro, it rains. It's a little wind. It's a gust of wind going, and you're like, I don't want to go outside.
Nowadays, like I see it, like with being at the school, like a lot of the kids, after school, they'll stay there for a little bit, and then they'll go home. Like, bro, they're going home, they're hopping on a game, but
you didn't do anything else.
Bro, it was like rare. Like if we couldn't go outside, bro, if it was like pouring, raining or something, we'd be like, all right, yo, let's hop on the game. Like, you know what I'm saying? But
I still remember going outside in the pouring rain, bro.
But like I'm saying, like most of the time we'd be like, all right, we'd sit in and play the game. But if it was nice out, bro, and it was sunny out, we were outside.
Like I don't remember a time.
I was outside.
I don't remember a time when we weren't outside. That's what I'm saying. Bro, we used to sneak you outside just to go outside. Bro, we used to go walk in the streets at fucking midnight, young bucks, just to be outside.
You remember when we got the citation on my block?
Bro, I don't think they do that anymore.
I would hope not. It's fucking corny.
That was so drawn.
Walking down the block. We're literally down the block from my house.
Yep.
Cop pulls up and gives us a citation for being out too late because we weren't 18 yet. Like, okay, bro, give me the fucking citation, dude. Like,
bro, I remember that. We used to go like to Wawa later shit at night. We'd be like, oh shit, we gotta run. We gotta run. Like, that's crazy. We used to like.
Yeah, nowadays I feel like I can't go outside without my gun.
It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. But the thing I want to talk about, talking about this type of era and nostalgia. I want you to look up this thing because this actually brings me to nostalgia. And go on YouTube. And this was our era, and anybody that kind of really liked the WWE, and this is going to kind of bring you back, okay? I just want you to remember what was the best opening for you when we were a kid. All right, you're going to go over here, and you're going to go to, I don't know if you remember this. Go to this one right here.
Raw opening what?
Raw, just look up Raw openings. And,
well, like the opening song?
Yes, because as
2002 to 2006?
Yeah, because that's when we used to watch it. As soon as you hear that, you're telling me this doesn't give you. Wait till you hear this. This is literally going to give you just like chills. Because I was sitting there, I was just fucking around on YouTube one day, and I was like, oh fuck, and I literally put this on. I was like, wow.
I want to know how this is playing, and I got the.
That's fucking nuts. I know. All right, ready? Tell me you don't.
Get the cards, the darts from my
Remember this?
Like,
yo.
Let's get it on.
Like this shit was good.
A bunch of legends in there too.
But remember that, bro? We used to sit there. As soon as that came on, you'd be at the fucking hypest shit. Like, oh, got your fucking popcorn ready for fucking Monday Night Raw. You're 7 years old, chilling there. Like,
what used to be your favorite? Was it Raw or SmackDown?
SmackDown was. SmackDown had The Undertaker, Rey Mysterio, Batista.
I was always a Raw dude. Like, I always liked Raw.
We like a Raw, huh?
Yeah,
oh,
like
baby,
a Raw.
like a Raw.
Like a Raw, baby.
No, really, you're always a Raw guy.
Yeah, always Raw though.
Edge was on Raw. Edge and Cena were both on Raw at that time.
Cena's my favorite.
So yeah,
Maybe
I
that's
guess
why.
so. Edge was a goat too. I was a big goat Edge fan, but I was SmackDown.